welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at my top 14 accessories for my Highland Model 3. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting off with number 1, we have this windshield cover reflector. Thanks. This is from Shirano? I don't know. Link is in the description. This thing does a good job of protecting the UV rays from going into the vehicle and damaging it. Doesn't keep the heat out. Here in SoCal, it's going to get hot no matter what. But again, for the UV rays, this thing is pretty good. Number 2, we have the Yoke. This does not come with the Model 3. I had to get this off of T-Sport line. I know there's a lot of controversy with the Yoke, but for me, I really like it. I think it actually makes driving a little bit easier. I know some folks will hate me for saying that, but hey, it is what it is. It makes my life a little bit easier when I'm driving. I'm able to rest my hand right here. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I get a lot of compliments on it from a lot of folks. Number 3 is a screen swivel. You could find these on Amazon. I actually ended up going for both the horizontal and vertical tilt on this one. I think it makes it also look a little bit cool. I have a really bad right shoulder, so even extending my arm hurts a little bit. And so the shorter I have to extend my arm, the better. And it makes it actually really good, easy for my wife to swivel the screen while she's looking for music and stuff. So it makes it good for passengers as well. Sticking with the screen, I do have a phone holder on the back. This is from Marnana. Again, links are all in the description. It doesn't quite, move the phone around, so to speak, in that sense, because it extends from this point out up and down, but it does have a button on the back and you're able to sort of swivel this up however you sort of want it. Makes it easy to have a phone on you while you need it. There is one that comes with the USB-C inlet down here. There's nothing on this one. And so you're able to connect the USB-C port to this if you want your phone charged. I really don't mind. I just have my phone connected here and then I just wire the cable to the phone. 5 is this dashboard cover. It's sort of like this Alcantara-like material fabric thing. This is actually in my original 2021 Model 3, and so that's why it doesn't quite fit this Highland Model 3. But hey, I'm not going to spend an extra 40 bucks just to get one a little bit shorter to sort of fit neatly onto this. It's there. I got it mostly on my old Model 3 just to feel a little bit fancy, but this actually does a pretty good job of protecting the plastic cover, the plastic thing here on this Model 3. And yeah, I like it, so I'm keeping it. Number 6, I got these trays on Amazon. It's actually a set of 3. There's this tray right here, because again, these don't come with anything. And then it actually came with this hidden little one that I've always wanted to get. It's magnetized. I have my charging cables in there. And then actually also came with the cup holder that you can just remove. This does need to be cleaned, I know, but it's easy to remove and easy to clean. And look at that. It's pretty much, actually no, it's pretty dirty. Are these floor mats from 3D. I believe I got these from Teslarati. They were actually originally for my 2021 Model 3, but they fit nearly perfectly on this 2024 Highland Model 3. So I highly recommend them. If you have floor mats from your 2021 Model 3 and you're thinking about upgrading to the new Highland, you can just keep the same floor mat, so that's fine. Coming around to the back, you notice that there's more space on the Highland Model 3, and so these are just kind of hanging on there. Or originally the OG Model 3 would end right there, but it's not that big of a deal. Just, if anything, just have more space. But other than that, it fits nearly perfectly in the back as well. Next up is a center console cover from Basenor. It looks pretty gnarly, but just imagine what this would look like without the cover. I mean, the whole center console would be trashed. It's also easily removable. You can sort of just peel it back, wash it, and put it back on. I should probably do that, but yeah, I eat in this car a lot, so this saves me from a lot of stains permanently on my car. We have this headrest that is actually very comfortable. It's pretty big. I'm only attaching it with one strap because 2 straps would have a little bit too high, and so I just like to have support for my neck, not necessarily my head. But yeah, this makes it really easy when I'm driving around town or on long road trips. Next up, I actually bought these plastic door sill covers. They go all around the door frame of each of the 4 doors. And normally you would think, well, the new Model 3 Highland Edition has carpet on the inside. Why not just leave that there? And while the carpet is nice, it is very, very difficult to clean, as evidenced by that, and I try to keep this as clean as possible, but it's very difficult to clean anything with carpet. So that's more for the sound dampening though, from what we've heard from the Tesla engineers. But this makes it so that the carpet isn't dirty, it's easier to clean. I mean, it's not clean right now, but you know, just get a wet towel and you're able to clean these off real nice. But more than anything, it maintains the value since you're not damaging the carpet as much as you would, because coming in and out, you can see all the shoe markings, so you would probably damage this over time if you didn't have this cover on. And so if I ever want to sell this again or use it as a trade-in in the future, this should maintain the carpet underneath pretty clean. I also got this USB hub for the new, this is only compatible for the Highland Model 3. I believe this left USB-C does 65 watts and these three do 27 or so watts. If you want a fast charger, plug that right in. If you don't really care about that, or if you're on a long road trip or something, you can use these other three for that. Then we have this roof sunshade. There's actually two of them, but I only have one on. But since it's now getting close to summertime here in SoCal, I should probably put the back one on. But this is also carried over from my 2021 Model 3. They fit nearly perfectly on here. You see a little bit of gap, but it's not that big of a deal. But these really do a lot to alleviate the heat that comes in. And more so the light, obviously the UV damages the inside. But yeah, these things do come in handy. They do protect you. It's not really that hot or warm. And I'll definitely be putting it in the back, even though I have a tint on the back. And I also have these back seat covers. These are pretty neat. I found them on Amazon. I drive Lyft on the side, so if you have a lot of people coming in and out, you don't want them to do too much damage to your car seats. And so I got these, and they're pretty good. They have a couple of straps on the front and then one on the back. Same thing with this right here at the bottom. It actually has like an elastic that goes around the headrest there. So these are pretty good. They're easy to take off. I do wish that they had a strap though here to sort of tie this down, because it's very easy to move this thing around or whatever, since you only have these two anchor points. So I would like to have something that attaches it down here. But other than that, these things are actually pretty great. They've kept this pretty clean so far. Yeah, can you tell it's getting hot if I had to put this thing back up? Anyway, last but not least is this amazing bag from carcan.com. It provides ample storage both inside and out. It's actually lined with this very durable waterproof plastic, so you can use this as storage. You can put ice in here. You can use it to store cans for a couple of roadies if you're on a road trip with your homies. So really can't recommend this thing enough. It's really well done. Provides a lot of space and a lot of peace of mind if you have a lot of trash. It can hold a good amount. So yeah, can't recommend this thing enough. Here's a bonus accessory. This is the adapter holder that Tesla provides, or provided, I'm not sure if they still do. Again, this is carried over from my old Model 3, there you go. But it fits snugly right in there. It's able to store the adapter so it's not rattling around in there. There it is, folks, my top 14 or 15 accessories for my Highland Model 3. They make my life a little bit easier. They hopefully make my passengers' lives a little bit easier. Stick around and see what else is in store for this channel. Thanks for watching.